Shalom, brothers and sisters. Grace, mercy, and peace be unto you from Yahuwah, our Father, and Yahusha. He is the Mashayah, the one that carries the burden of Yah, his voice, our high priest, soon coming King. Hear, O Yasharal, Yahuwah, who is our mighty one. He is one. There is no other mighty one, brothers and sisters, than Yahuwah, and Yahusha is his voice. This is Brother Daoud coming to you again with the siege at Lachish. Yasharal is on the walls. Where? At Sennacherib's palace. Now, it's in the Museum of the Colonizers in London. What are they doing with the images of Yasharal in the museum in London? To the victor goes the spoils. The victor rewrites history in his own image and covers up the things that he does not want you to know. Look at the women on this chariot/cart. You see the baby that's in the back? He has an afro. The ladies are covered. They have the man here carrying a burden. Why did Sennacherib have these images carved into the walls? In their minds, when they defeated the children of Yasharal, they defeated Yahuwah. Do you see, brothers and sisters, how we have shamed our mighty one? They didn't defeat Yahuwah. They defeated us. The only way that they can defeat us is if we turn from our mighty one. And when you turn from he who is seated upon the throne, look at the end result, what he warned us about. You will be carried away. And they made these images on the walls to celebrate the defeat of our mighty one. I showed you the walls in Egypt. They painted the pictures, the images. The carvings cannot show you the skin color, but the pictures shows the skin color and something else. They have afros and negroid features. This is why they dispute this. They know these are the people of the book. Every criteria is met just in these images alone and the things that they have said. What is it that they don't want you to know? That the children of Yasharal are melanated and they have afros. On the walls at Sennacherib's palace, which is, these images are now in the museum in London, you have the elders of the tribe of Yehuda from Lachish coming before Sennacherib, bowing before their new master. What a great defeat in his mind. So great, he had to memorialize it on the walls, which benefits us. Now we can see what the children of Yasharal, their elders, the young men, the young women, what they look like. Look at their hair. They have afros. The hair is kinky. They also have negroid features. Here's some other images. Look at them. Brother Dawood, is that locks? Yes, it is. Look at the young boy. He has an afro. But the men here have locks. As you see today, all of our young men are locking up. Before they said it was dreadful. Now, we put those so-called dreadful things in our hair, and we look beautiful. It is in defiance to everything that they took away from us. And they're angry at it. They do not want you to be in their workplaces or in their businesses with these dreadful things in your hair. I cannot wait to leave their society. The prophet Jonah being thrown into the sea. Brother Dawood, where's this? It's on the walls in Rome. Come down to the bottom. It's in the catacombs of Saints Marcellino and Pietro circa 300 AD in Rome. Listen to me. Who better to tell you or to show you on the walls what the children of Yasharal look like than the Romans, the colonizers, the destroyers? They have brown skin. Yauna is one of the children of Yasharal, you know. They could have painted it their skin color, but they painted it brown. Why did they do that? Because this is what we look like. All right. So we have proof now from the walls where Sennacherib's palace, Egypt, Rome. What is the common factor between all three? They're the ones who conquered and defeated us. They are the best people for you to go to find out what the children of Yasharal look like. And they're telling you in real time what the children of Yasharal would look like. Look what the Jewish Voice says. Serving the lost tribes. The tribes are not lost. They are scattered. And the book tells you exactly where they are. So they're not lost. They were always there. Look who's serving the lost tribes of Israel, they say. You see the white woman there? She's an Israeli. They are the ones who are telling you, that the tribes of the children of Yasharal, the northern kingdom, look like this. What are you going to do? You're going to go and tell them no, they don't? You want to hear something weird? The other 12 tribes look like this, with this skin tone, but the tribe of Yehuda is white. Do you know why they're doing this now? Because knowledge has been greatly increased. And everything that was hidden is now being revealed. Everyone is coming down upon them because they're not supposed to be in the promised land by themselves. Only the Ma'ashayah can bring you into the land. Isn't that correct? Yes. So now they're trying to identify the tribes that are not there, the northern kingdom, because they say that they are the southern kingdom. And where did they go? Did they go to Europe? No, they didn't. Did they come to America? No, they didn't. They went to Africa. Why to Africa? Because that's where the northern kingdom would be. Egypt, Patros, Cush, and the islands of the sea that's in Europe. Yeah. Wow. In these last days, knowledge shall be greatly increased, and everything that is hidden now, it must be revealed. They've thrown a monkey wrench in their game. Look at the game that they're using with these people that they call the lost tribes of Israel. They tell them that you can sojourn with us, but you got to turn to Judaism. You have to turn to their religion, and you can receive all of the perks that comes along with it. The Jewish Voice. There's your link. For more than 2,000 years, the world knew little about what happened to the lost tribes of Israel. Let me give you some input on that. The world knows nothing about it. They don't even realize that there's 11 tribes missing in the promised land. They don't even know where the tribes were scattered to, because they were not lost. They were scattered. And the Bible tells you where. Egypt, Patros, Cush, and the islands of the sea. That's in Europe. Yeah. And they're not Israel. The name is Yasharal. In the past century, many have seemingly been found. Found? They were always there. No one is discovered, or nothing is discovered, and no one is found unless the Europeans find it. How did they identify them? And those still very much identify themselves as Jewish. So they identified the ones who are the so-called lost tribes of Israel because they're following a religion called Judaism, so they qualify. In the lands to which their ancestors migrated centuries ago, they did not migrate. What is wrong with you? They were scattered. They were taken captive and scattered. Hey, the only people who migrated back and forth all through Europe are the Jewish people. In 1998, Rabbi Jonathan Bernis, president and CEO of Jewish Voice Ministries International, JVMI, he found them too. During a trip to Gondar, Ethiopia, he saw firsthand the poverty in which the Beta Israel Jewish people lived. Beta Israel. Beta. The second letter in the Greek alphabet. Bet. The second letter in the Hebrew alphabet. So what does beta mean? The second Israel, Jewish people. Is there a second Israel? At that time, Jonathan was heading a ministry he founded, Hear, O Israel Ministries, HOIM, before the organization merged with Jewish Voice Broadcast to become JVMI in Gondar. He saw people living in desperate poverty. Many had leprosy. He learned that there wasn't a single dentist within 300 miles, an impossible distance to travel for those in the area. He knew he had to do something to help. Here comes the white savior. He's come to help. But you can't be helped unless you identify as Jewish. And once you have turned to that, your bed will be found in the lake of fire. Do you want to hear something really weird about this? The same people who are now in the land, who are claiming to be the same people that is in Torah, are the same people who supplied the ships to bring these melanated people with afros who identified with Yah's name. Yes, because remember, they wrote it down on their manifest, correct? They knew who we were. These same Jewish people provided the ships to take away one tribe only, Yehuda. After they took us away, a few hundred years later, they took the land. So the ones who took us into captivity then replaced us, changed their name to Israel, have a religion called Judaism, say they descend from Ashkenaz, are the same people now who are identified as the tribe of Yehuda in the Promised Land. And they have white skin. Nasser, he's the president, or was, in Egypt. He made a statement. The children of Yasharal left here black, and then these Jewish people came back white. Shalom.